Atiku tips off Buhari over Tinubu's alleged plan to cause insurrection ahead of 2023 elections. Wow. So Atiku has gotten such information that Tinubu might be planning or could be planning to cause insurrection ahead of 2023 election. And now he has revealed the information to Buhari right now so that everybody will be careful and be at alert. This one is something else. So what would Tinubu, or why would Tinubu want to call insurrection ahead of 2023 election? Is it because he's already envisaging failure, that he's not going to win the election? And so it's like, if I don't win, let everything scatter? Or what? What could be his reason if that is true? Let's see what Atiku has to say more on this revelation. As the 2023 elections draw near, Atiku Okowa campaign organization has called that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC), is using his top campaign officials and even a serving governor to incite Nigerians. The Atiku Okowa campaign organization has accused the All Progressive Congress (APC) presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu of attempting to spark civil unrest in Nigeria, claiming he is sending campaign officials throughout the country with orders to spread hateful speech and slander important public figures. Wow. The campaign believes this is all part of a plan to disrupt the 2023 general elections and cause insurrections among Nigerian citizens. Now wow. They say Tinubu has also tapped a current serving governor to insult high-profile Nigerian leaders in an attempt to stir up chaos. The Atiku Okowa campaign organization, in a statement by its spokesperson, Kola Ologbodiyan, has said, Nigerians have noted how Tinubu, who is heavily agonized by his looming defeat in 2023 general elections, having been rejected by Nigerians, has now resorted to incendiary statements as well as deploying top members of his campaign, including a serving governor, to insult and condemn prominent Nigerian leaders as a ploy to trigger crisis in the polity. So what would he gain in doing all this? That is, if he doesn't win, then everybody should go home? No. Let's see. Our campaign invites Nigerians to note how notable arrowheads and supporters of the Tinubu-Shetima campaign have been moving around various media houses to spew hate speeches and promote blackmailing narratives, apparently with the view to undermining our national unity and derailing the electoral process. Such top officials of the Tinubu campaign are also reportedly instructed to attack peaceful and well-meaning Nigerians, issue threats, incite mob actions, promote riots and violence in various parts of the country in furtherance of Tinubu's unrelenting incitement to his followers, to deploy violence, fight and snatch power by all means in the 2023 general election. Now, wow. If it is true, then this is serious. The campaign pointed out that Nigerians can still recall how Tinubu recently in London declared to his followers that political power is not going to be served in a restaurant. It is not served as lacati. It is what we are doing. It is being determined. You do it at all costs, fight for it, grab it, snatch it, and run with it. The campaign further said that Nigerians can recall how Tinubu, in APC campaign rally in Abeokuta, Ogun State, made very wild allegations inciting his followers to see the February 25 presidential election as a revolution. Okay, the campaign said it is therefore not in doubt that having failed in every parameter of assessing a credible presidential candidate and having realized that he cannot win in the election, the APC presidential candidate is desperately seeking to cause anarchy, mayhem, bloodletting, violence, and a forcible overthrow of our democratic system, not minding the lives and safety of millions of Nigerians. It is clear that Tinubu is pathetically being driven by an entitlement mentality, and as such, he does not care about the unity of our country. In any case, Tinubu had since announced that he does not believe in Nigeria as a nation, so it is therefore obvious that he is in the presidential race for purposes that are not for the well-being of Nigerians. Thus, his readiness to set our nation on the fire for a selfish purpose. The campaign also noted that a two-term governor can make himself a willing tool. Now, wow, just because of personal aggrandizement. It is, however, pitiable that a two-term governor who has been spewing divisive insults on the leaders of our nation can make himself a willing tool just because of personal aggrandizement. I'm sure the two-term governor that could be doing this is probably El-Rufai, because that is the only person that is talking in the Hana on behalf of Tinubu. Okay, our campaign calls on Nigerians to be wary and firmly resist the evil machinations of the Tinubu presidential campaign against our nation. Wow. So Tinubu and his co-travelers must come to terms with the reality that Nigerians across ethnic, religious, and political divides have made up their mind to elect the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, as the next president, and not even their predictions or predilections to violence, hate speech, and blackmail can distract from this result, the campaign said. Here is the easy money making. Okay, so that is exactly what the campaign organization said. So, so after all of these things that are written, PDP has written about APC. They concluded by letting him know that Nigerians have resolved to vote Atiku and not Tinubu and not any other person to lead Nigeria. So how am I sure what PDP is writing here is not campaign propaganda? Because does Tinubu have the power to cause insurrection in Nigeria? Does he have the power to cause civil unrest in Nigeria? We know that all of them have their thugs. Are their thugs capable enough to cause insurrection in Nigeria? We really need to be sure. Even though we are trying to draw some inferences from what Tinubu has been saying, his utterances in campaign grounds and in his town hall meetings, we also know that there's limitation to what Tinubu can do in terms of causing civil unrest in Nigeria. So that is what Atiku Kowa campaign organization is writing, drawing attention of all Nigerians to all the negative comments that Tinubu has been making and his intention to cause insurrection across the country, having known that he's obviously not going to win the general election. If it is true, it's quite unfortunate. Nigerians should be aware, and the government should also be aware so they don't allow it to happen. If it is not true, then we really need to also watch what Atiku Kowa campaign organization is saying. Probably they're trying to generate reports using this campaign propaganda, in their favor. Already, Tinubu has made such statements anyway, has fallen into their trap, but the truth is, does it have the capacity to cause national unrest? That is where we need to check and be sure that we are not taken unawares by people who think they have money and can do anything. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment below.